Okay, we're recording here. Alright, so we're on Mount Everest RP roleplay. I'm wearing the uniform of OK Siri. I'm Officer 1219, even though that's not what that name says. I have multiple. I have two different accounts, so it's a little different. This will be my first video using a mic, and actually one of the few videos I've ever posted. I'm sorry, I will get active. Anyways, yeah. I'm wearing the uniform of OK Siri. That's not his full name. It's just OK Siri. He was a lead medic, I believe, at Alpine. Well, medic thing there. He recently died from stage 4 lung cancer. His name is Damien, and I wear his uniform in honor of him. He died a little bit ago. I bought his uniform, because I thought it looked cool, and two, to show support for him and his family. I think you all should be showing support for him and his family. Yeah, sad thing, honestly. Very sad thing. He's 750 summits. That's interesting. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna turn off my conditioner. Okay, now you should be able to hear me way better. Gosh, now it's gonna get really hot. Whatever. For the content. But yeah. So we're gonna start here. I hope it doesn't get a snowstorm. When it gets a snowstorm, I look like an idiot recording. Just because you can't see anything above you, like anywhere actually, above, below, anywhere. This helps a lot having IR flash on, which is IR steady, not flash. Ugh. Ow. Weird sounds. But yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I have 7 recorded summits, as you can see here. These are the first summits I've ever done. I did 6 of, actually all 7 of the summits. I did all of them. This is gonna sound like a lie, but trust me, it's not. I have a date recorded, screenshots to prove that. Whatever. I did all of them in the span of about 2 weeks. Which you could say is absolutely impossible, but the first time that you summit this game, and you pay attention to everything around you, like, I've played this game for over a year, and it took me over a year to summit. And once I summited, I got another 6 summits in the same 2 weeks. What the heck? That's weird. Monsters gotta suck. But, so the reason I summited so quickly is because I have so much experience in this mountain. I would always make it to about up here, and I would either lag out, or I would die from the death bridge thingy. So, yeah, we'll see that soon. Kind of soon. But yeah, so I'd either always lag out, or I would die on the way to the death bridge thingy. I actually had a lot of trouble making it past Camp 3, since I had so little experience. And then I went with a dude who had, I believe, like 20 summits. He knew what he was doing. So I followed him all the way up past Camp 3. I had no problem making it to Camp 3. Well, sometimes I'd lag out. I wasn't real smart about how I handled my computer. Because this game, I also had my graphics really high. Like, I would have them, like, up here, which you don't want. Actually, I don't know why I have the, like, you want them kind of low, otherwise you will lag out when you get up. But I want to start climbing different mountains besides this. Anyways, I'm going off though. But yeah, so once you, like, I climbed this for so long, I have so much experience on the lower area that I can bust through it quick. Not that quick though. I'm not like, I'd love to be a speedrunner and Through the Line Expeditions team, but I also want to expand my climbing in mountains, climbing games, to like Annapurna, I think it's called, or Mount Mac. There's a lot of places. Apex Mountaineering. They make some pretty cool mountains. So, yeah, I'd love to climb some of their mountains, but yeah. I heard Mount
Congratulations.
or something like that. I forgot what it's called. Maybe Mount Apurna. Look it up. APPURNA, I think it is. But anyways, yeah. I heard that takes a really long time. Like, if you an hour or so. I'm not sure. I haven't actually tried it before. I tried Mount Macalac, Makalu. I think it's spelled. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yes, I tried that, and I had to leave the game because it was like late at night, and I had worked out before, and I was super tired, and everything was just. I was going to collapse in my chair, so I had to quit. Otherwise, it would have been bad. I would have fallen asleep in my chair, and I would have woken up with like a million cramps. And that's not great. So I had to quit that. I just haven't gotten around to it. Again, I wish I could have. I've been busy with other stuff. It's been a couple weeks actually since I've tried climbing Everest again. Once I got that badge, I was like super duper happy. I was the happiest dude ever in this game. The best part about summiting is if you have the game pass, skydiving. It's so much fun. We do it at the end. I'll show you. But it's so much fun. I enjoy it a lot. Lunches are fun, yeah. I'll show you guys at the end. If you're still watching this. Shift lock's helpful also. Just as as you climb up the mountain, I'm gonna be giving tips on stuff. Like, I recommend you skip Camp 1 and Camp 2. That's a pretty normal recommendation. Normal suggestion. Tip. Whatever you want to call it. Because really there's nothing there. You don't get actually anything really useful until you get to Camp 3. Or you go back to base camp, but that's kind of a waste. Is it Camp 3? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassing myself. Camp 3, you get water. You get a refill of water. Just why is my number pad's not working? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. I don't know if that's just my keyboard or what. Let's skip that. Okay. I'll figure that out later. On with the video! That's really weird though. I'm actually really mad at that. Maybe that's just Roblox. I'm embarrassing myself right now. It's been a while. I'm rusty. Don't judge me. Do what you want, actually. It's YouTube. I really don't care. Well, I don't know why that's not working. Oh, cool. Finally, this works again. I didn't even really know that still worked. Because for a while, it didn't seem like it worked at all. I'm getting distracted right now. Oh, sorry. This is where you went off. Turn your phone. Ow. I don't like that red, actually. Let's... Yeah, I don't like that red. That bright red, I didn't like that. Ow, it hurt. I'm embarrassing myself so much right now by getting lost and sneezing. Ugh. I have no idea what I'm doing here. This is a catastrophe. Hey, you're starting to get to the ladders here. I don't like the ladders. Oh, now my number pad's working again. What was that? I just realized I just ditched my backpack. That's what I just clicked. Oh my gosh. I just ditched my backpack. Well, aren't I smart today? Okay. Wow. That just... You know, I thought I clicked that. I didn't think I actually clicked anything at all. Wow. That's a great way to show awareness. I'm so dumb. So I've messed up practically everything I have. Because my numberpad's working again. That's helpful. I embarrassed myself by literally looking like a big old dum-dum. Like not being able to find my way everywhere. And then I get rid of my backpack. Oh my gosh. For the content! Ugh. I actually feel really, really frustrated right now. I really do. I guess you could say it makes me lighter though, but really that also removes like half of my gear being realistic. Yeah. Yeah. So I gotta say about that. It's been 12 minutes since we started the video. Bada bing, bada boom. Try not to slide off there. Yeah. Oh, comment down below. I forgot to say this. I'm chill, we're talking here. Not really. I'm being weird at this very moment in time. But comment down below if you've seen the movie Mount Everest. I think it's a really good movie. It's pretty messed up at the end, though. Like, it really shows you, like, it's a risky place to be in real life. Great movie, though. I really thought it was a good movie. It was 1970. Yeah. That was a good movie, too. Very suspenseful. Very suspenseful. Like, through the entire movie, you're, like, clenching. Like, oh my gosh, that was weird. You're, like, through the entire movie. Like, even if, like, someone, like, just barely bleeps a word, like, shut up, we gotta hear it! We gotta see if someone dies! Because it's so suspenseful. Like, what if that person dies? What if right behind that corner there's a German? What if they all die? Which, honestly, I wasn't expecting. There's gonna be some spoiler alerts here, just as a heads up. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, either skip to this part to probably go 15-20. Right, just skip to 15-20 right now. If you don't spoil the words. Anyway, I warned you. So yeah, I wasn't expecting one of the main protagonists, not the main protagonist, but one of the main protagonists to die. Like he out of here. Like yay! I was actually pretty mad at that. I thought that was pretty frustrating. But yeah, so see, you want to turn right on. But yeah, it stunk that he died. Like, I was super mad at that. And also, he looked like one of those people that, like, wouldn't enlist in World War II, but would be underage. So, yeah. And I gotta stop talking about that now. Okay. 1620. Hello, back at welcome. Oh my gosh. I'm having problems today, I'm sorry. Welcome back, everyone who decided to skip through my great parts of my video. How dare you? I'm kidding. That's a joke. That was a joke.
Ta-da! Congratulations.
Ta-da! Congratulations.
Scary, scary. Scary, scary skeletons send shivers through your spine. Ugh. The good old days. You gonna go? A tip for everyone on ladders. Wait 3 seconds or more if you wish. For everyone. Or just get a good spacing in. So you don't push. Don't ever push. Those are the big things that'll get you kicked out of expeditions and make everyone not like you. Is if you push and you don't space properly on ladders. Because if you push and you don't space properly, like if I was to go right now, that would be kind of uncool with me. Oh, not like right then. I'll show you in a second. Well, guess I won't. We're about to get to Camp 3. But if I was to go like right after he decided to go, everyone would hate me. Because for one, I'd be practically tailgating him. If you guys don't know what that means. It's like 2 cars together. So 2 cars and there's a car right behind you. That is just right on your bumper, which is the back of your car. Which basically is forcing you to go the exact same speed as them. Well, actually, go a little bit faster than them. Which means that also if you slow down, you're going to mess it up for everyone. Technically they're messing it up. But you crash into that person. So that's basically what it's like to not space on these ladders too. Because if you stop, you hold up the whole line. If you go too fast, and you bump into the person right next to you and kick them off or make them fall down, then everyone's gonna hate you. I've been booted many times from expeditions because they'll be like, "Get out!" You'll just leave me. Just because of, I'd, like, push, or I'd, push on ladders, not space properly. Usually these jerks are standing there. Let's go, boys! We're at Camp 3, we made it to Camp 3. We made it to Camp 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so what's up there? We're at 4,997 meters under the sea. Which I don't know how accurate that is. Oh. I don't think that's actually that accurate. I think Camp 2 is at... I think Camp 2... Camp 2, I believe, is above 8,600 meters. I don't know. I don't study it constantly. But I know Camp 2 has to be 8,600 meters. Because I think... This is just going off what I saw in a movie, which probably means it's not that accurate. In Everest. Don't believe this at all. I would not. Yep. Boys, we're gonna get our first avalanche. This is gonna be interesting. It's coming from Camp 3 or to Camp 3? I'm actually not sure. Okay. I think I'm good. But I think it's coming from... That's not what I want. I think it's coming from Camp 3. Just in case though, I'm gonna have that ready. because I'm looking up because there's a certain snow effect.
Congratulations.
When there's an avalanche. So like, it'll get like extra snowy, or your visibility will get limited just a tad bit more. So I keep looking up to make sure that I don't see that. I think it's from Camp 3 to Ice Falls. I don't think it's above Camp 3 though, but I'm not sure about that, so just in case I'm having repel, since I'm not sure about that, having repel, equipped, just cause you never know. I don't want to fly off the mountain like some people I do know. I don't know, but that I've seen had a pebble too. One time I was in expedition. This is before I started summiting, and I usually summit alone or with small groups, very small groups, like 2 or 3 people. Because I don't like to be in a full expedition dealing with people that don't know what they're doing, like spacing and stuff like that, spacing wise. But anyways, when I did do expeditions, there's a time where actually I didn't have repel either. I didn't have because that is a game fast that you have to get. So, rip. But actually, none of the expedition had it, except for like 2 guys who were the lead, like the people that hosted it. They were like veterans. They had like 50 summons each at least. Anyways, they were like the only 2 people that had it, I think. Whatever. So this was like 6 or 7 months ago, I think, something like that. I don't remember the exact date. Anyways, sorry. I get sidetracked and trying to explain every little detail. But, so there's an avalanche, and we were stuck right at Camp 2. As we were starting to climb, we were actually all on the ladders. And we all had gotten, the leads decided to wait for some of the people, because some of the people there really didn't know what they were doing on the ladders. Like, they were super slow. They knew what they were doing, they were just really slow. But, so we all were at the top, in between one ladder and the other, about to start climbing, and then the avalanche comes in. And then the leads are like, oh no, we gotta go quick. And then we get held up by like 2 other dudes. Darn it, so it's this way. They're like, wait, what do you mean there's an avalanche? And they're trying to like talk to the leads, and we're like, okay, we gotta get out of here. Like, now. Which is kind of pointless, like, it's trying to outrun an avalanche. And they were holding them all up. And eventually the avalanche, like that snowy effect starting to get to us, and I guess the leads or Sherpas, whatever the guides. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm not good at this part. This exact part, I mean. I'm just impressed. Fine, I'll go up. Go up the way that it was easier. Bah! Darn it! Maybe I won't. Yeah, this is the challenging part of this. Is trying to kind of carve your own path through. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go over here. Because I think that's actually the way I'm supposed to go. Or probably the better way to go, at least. Boom, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! No! Come on! Wasting so much time on this one little spot. Yes, finally! I got it. Okay, now we can progress up this dumb mountain. That was a joke. I'm joking. Think I can make it up here? Yes, I can. Easy. That exact tiny little part was easy. The rest of it's impossible. Like when I get stuck up. I wasn't holding down there. Fine, I'll be stubborn and go up the right way. They don't want me to go up. I don't want to go that way. Science, I think. He's a search and rescue. Hey there, mate. Ew. See if I can crawl my way up here. Ew. There we go. Yeah. It's good to have Iris City on for these little rocks so you can see every little tiny edge that you actually need. Because that's a spot that you can force your avatar up onto and gain a little bit of
Ta-da! Congratulations.
Just, get a little bit of a gain. I have actually never been up this side. I usually go up the other side. So this is a new experience. This is the good part about this game. There's tons of, not always, but there's a lot of different routes and paths up the mountain to explore that make it more and more challenging, more easier and easier. Sometimes people have practically had their say with the game. Okay, see, I'm trying not to push here but it's hard when this dude is very, very not smart and very slow. So I'm trying not to push here. That's difficult. But yeah, there's bunches of different routes and paths you can take that make it more interesting. Some are harder, some are easier. But like I just said, sometimes people have had their say with the game and they just want to lead people up it because they find that fun. And I have no problem with that. They make the game more enjoyable. They make a better community out of it. It's a game a lot of fun. Oh gosh. Ugh, it's gonna be a long video. I'm sorry for that, guys. I got held up in a lot of different things. I've been held up on a couple different spots, more than usual, actually. Which makes it frustrating. And I lost my backpack, which took like a minute for me to comprehend. Me just kind of standing there like, what? What? Huh? Oh, Camp 4. Yep, Camp 4. So, sorry for that, guys. I would've, if I wasn't so focused on trying to get content and make this a funny and good video, this probably would have been a lot quicker. Do you guys see that snowy effect there? That kind of like comes down on you. That was it comes from up here and just, yeah, that's the effect that avalanche. That's what the avalanches look like. They actually shoot you off the mountain, and they're constant and a little bit thicker. Oh, went up the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, I did. I think. That's whatever. I'll get up here. Getting to the ladders. This is definitely one of the more challenging parts of this. Starting to get to the more interesting parts of this mountain. Parts that are harder and yet more fun. Oh, also, a good tip, don't use shift lock on ladders because you'll just do that. And that's not good. I use them to align myself on ladders. But don't use them when climbing ladders. Or I'll do to adjust myself like that. Like if I'm hanging on the very edge of the ladder so I don't get knocked off when I am climbing up. We'll get to the end of it. Oh, another reason, I only use IR steady if it's a snowstorm, or if I cannot, or if I want to see, if I'm, let's try that again, or if I'm climbing up difficult rocks, like down there. Whoa, that's why I don't use shift lock. Turn that off. Not quick enough. Yeah. but otherwise
Congratulations.
it causes extra lag, which is something that you don't want. Because as you get higher and higher, this is technically breaking the laws of physics, but who cares? As you get higher and higher, it gets harder and harder for the computer, or any, like right here I'm gonna use iris study because I can see everything a little better. Because high vision doesn't do it, because that just goes straight forward, and if I'm leaning into the wall, there's no light. I'm not looking straight forward, I'm looking straight into the wall. So the light is not shining in the right area. 1K cash! This is the harder area I was talking about. Just ladder-wise. And you can see, ugh. Oh my gosh. It's so frustrating. Okay, so like, right here, oh thank gosh. That's why I'm gonna use shift lock, because I can position myself accordingly. It's also very scary right there. I've died many, many times. Whoa. This is the nice little treat. Instead of having to go through that and all the way around, just bop, boopity boop, go through there, go up there, instead of having to go skydivers. Am I right? Yeah, he's skydiving right there. Was skydiving. Hey, I did it. So like right here, that's gonna be. I was able to slide through. That's also another spot I would use shift lock, because I need to kind of tilt a little bit, rotate a little bit, so that I don't die. Right, here's a spot to use IR. Not track IR, I know. RIP. $156 on Amazon. I love Arma, but I'm not paying that much money for that. I got Armor on sale for only like $8, so it was a great deal. And I love flying helicopters on there, but I'm not paying $156. Oh my gosh. I'm not paying $156 to make my experience and my performance better. I will work it the old-fashioned way. But you can use a good tip, good mod from, not like a mod, but an add-on technically. Yeah, okay, fine, a mod technically. That changes, but it's not actually downloaded as a mod, but it is downloaded to the direct game file. Anyways. Yeah, and it changes your POV, or point of view, so that it's farther out, so you can see the feet of your helicopters. This isn't good. This is not good. That's what I thought. Okay. Not good, not good, not good. This has potential to be a problem. Not really that big of a problem, it's just the fact that it makes it harder to see. Okay, yeah, a problem. It's an issue, not really a problem, just a nuisance. Scary, scary, scary. Risky, risky, risky. Risk it for the biscuit. Fire. Was there a ladder? Oh, no, it wasn't. Look, yeah, I'm lucky I found that. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And this is the death bridge. Up ahead is the spot where I have died so many times. So known as the death bridge. Proceed at your own risk. Oh look, someone has already gone across it recently. Well, since I like summoning and not dying, I'm gonna go ahead and put down a rappel. This is really useful with this tool. I've done this. I would only, since for the sake of video, I don't want to die. and make good content if I fail. I'm gonna repel, but a lot of the times I don't use the repel to do this. Because sometimes at the very end, it gets in the way. There we go. Okay, I removed the repel while I was walking. But phew!
Ta-da!
That was the end.
Congratulations.
That was practically the end of the hard part. So, hey, we did it, everybody. Not yet though. We still gotta get to the summit. Aha, here we are. Ah, get down this way. Come this way. We're almost there. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, folks and people from out of town, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. We are approaching on your front. In front of you, I mean. Ugh. In front of you, I mean. We're approaching the summit of Mount Everest. Yes. It's Mount Everest. It's Mount Everest. Yep, it's Mount Everest. And congrats, everybody. Woo. We made
Ta-da!
it. I achieved my 8th
Congratulations.
summit. Woo. Yay. Everything's amazing. Darn it. Ayo. Ayo. I would make that outro. That my outro. But who wants to do that, man? You can just do this. And cue the royalty-free music. Bam! Oh, never mind, hold on. And cue the royalty-free music. Bow, 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 bow. Royalty-free, I think. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, enough of that royalty-free music. I know, it's terrible. I don't like the artist either. He's a weirdo. Bow, bow, bow. Stop it. Let's fight in between some ladders. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, enough of that. I'm sorry for putting you through this torture of video. Hey. Ooh, let's go get him. Never mind, we're not gonna. It's gonna go troll that dude, but I guess not. Let's drink some water on the way down. It's good for us. That's how you drink water, yeah. I know that royalty-free music though. I mean, it's good because I don't have to pay any money for it because I definitely made it. Let me explain why it's so. Oh, yeah, sure. That could have been bad, yeah. No, that was very boring. Oh my gosh. Ew. Let's heal up on our way down to stuff. Okay, actually, I don't want to go in between these holes, into those holes, because I'll never find my way out. This is gonna be our outro. Bye everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.